is that you're just constantly looking for actors who have an incredible acting talent, and along with that comes a sort of charisma. It's instinctive. It's a feeling. It's very difficult to describe. Kate Winslet came into the room. She was 14, 15 years old. She sat there and I was testing lots and lots of girls. We would give her a scene and she just opened her mouth and the lines came out and I said, that's great, fine.
¿A dónde iríamos? A las Bahamas no, son muy aburridas.
Kate's too busy and she's getting married and getting divorced and having children and all over the world.
La aventura emociona más que el matrimonio.
Orlando's still very close to us.
Esto es horrible.
I get too motherly about them. If I'm totally friendly with them, it's too emotional. But if you're casting, you have to look at it objectively.
We don't have a lot of actor friends.
Siempre es un placer.
Because it is a business and we keep deliberately sort of apart.
Está siendo muy grosero.
It's a love-hate relationship between actors and casting.
Nombre, Raúl González. Edad, 22. ¿A qué te dedicas? Llevo el reparto del almacén de jamón y los conquistadores.
I have to tell you a story about Javier. I was in Madrid 15, 18 years ago, and Javier Bardem walked into the room. He was about 24 years old. And for me, I mean, it was just, you know, his talent, even without sort of acting, it was clear that he was a very special talent. So, you know, it's with great pleasure I've seen how well he's done.
You know how much we love you.
Yeah, and I love you both.
But I think things are changing for Spanish actors in Hollywood. The old thing, it's English, you know. The British are quite sort of relaxed about how they speak English. Americans are not. They need you to speak American English.
Your career is the one I'd worry about.
We think is that, you know, what do audiences talk about when they leave the film? They don't talk about the catering or the location services or any of that. They talk about the characters that the actors have created. Anybody who we think is a good director is very demanding.
Coming up on the screen.
Actually, if you have a good time on a film, it's probably not going to be very good.
Se avecina algo. Lo presiento.
During the casting of Golem, Andy Serkis played the part. He tried to look like him in the audition. Mostly, he had thought about the voice. He hit me with this voice immediately, and he became Golem. My sort of mouth just dropped open because I couldn't believe that somebody had just created the character.
But if you have Matt Damon, you have A, the money. It's going to go ahead. It's not going to crash that film. B, he's a terrific actor, so he draws other wonderful actors because they want to be near Matt Damon and they want to be at Paul Greengrass's level.
Despejado.
They're going to make a fourth Bourne film, but not with Matt Damon and not with Paul Greengrass.
And not with us.
And not with the
New team.
But he and one of the actors they've been seeing is an actor called Dominic Cooper. It doesn't really matter, we're not working on it, but it's really interesting who is going to replace Matt Damon.
It could be fun if it was a British actor. It would be funny.
Corred, insensatos! ¡Ah!